Hey guys, in this short tutorial I want to show you guys how to determine whether your internet service provider is actually giving you proper speeds or if they're actually stealing from you. So the first thing we need to do, and I think most of you all know, is that we could check speedtest.net. Now you probably already know about this, that you could use speed test, but the actual I'm going to show you a trick to determine whether your ISP is actually giving you the bandwidth that they claim they're giving you. So firstly, when you go to speed test, you'll notice that it looks for, this is my ISP here, and it connect, and on the right hand side it shows you the server that's going to connect to pull data and test to see how fast your connection is. First of all, I would like to suggest that you are connected via a cable and not Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi limits your speeds, but usually when you connect directly to the router, that gives you the fastest speed, and so that's the way we're going to test here. So I'm actually connected via the LAN ports, not the Wi-Fi here, as you could see below. Hopefully you could see that. It probably won't be able to see it on the screen because I'm only recording the browser. But anyway, so I was saying on the left hand side here, there's this is my IP address and from my ISP, and my ISP name is Flow, and this is the closest connection or closest server to test. And so if you do a normal test like this, the chances are, because we are so close, the chances are that it should show you the full speed. Now I'm paying for really 80 megabytes download, which we're definitely going over that. 90 megabytes download, sorry, and I believe it's 20 upload. So let's see if it does that. So all fair and good, we see that it's moving the way we want it to do. Look, you see, and so we're getting around 20. Yeah, so by all intents and purposes, we believe that we are getting the speeds that we are promised. However, the trick is what I'm about to show you now. Being connected to a close ISP doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually giving you the correct bandwidth speeds, because even though they're promising you 90 megabytes per second and 20 megabytes per second, that could just be more of an internal bandwidth. When I say an internal bandwidth, means within your area, because ISPs would be interconnected. So if you try to test between Flow and, let's say, Green Dot, which is another ISP, and they're within the same area, there's a chance that there's probably a backlink that's directly connected to both of them. So obviously you should be able to get those speeds. However, how you could really test to see whether you're actually getting those speeds on a more larger scale, which is a more legitimate scale, is by changing the server. So you change the server, and for example, I'm in Trinidad, which is in the Caribbean, so I'm far away, and I'm going to try to test my connection with somewhere far. So I'm going to try Miami, Florida, and so this time we're going to try AT&T, and so we're going to try to connect, and let's see what the bandwidth looks like now. This will give you a better average of your speeds, and this is exactly what I was saying. So we're getting some speeds, and let's see how far it goes. Up to 50, yeah. It's not bad, about 60 megabytes per second. And let's see how the upload, let's see if we make the upload anything near 20. Not so bad. So we are getting about 18 megabits per second. So as you can see, we see that there is some speed issues here, and so it most likely means, it doesn't always mean that the ISP isn't being real with you, but at the same time, the fact that we're getting 30 megabit dip here, is cause for concern, especially when we should be getting somewhere near 90. Upload looks fine, but download, now as well, we need to consider and cater for the fact that there is saturation issues. For example, AT&T may be full with a lot of other people doing speed tests, and so it just simply can't bring back 90 megabits back to us. But this is going to give you an idea of your performance. So for example, you could actually you may actually be able to tell if they are limiting your bandwidth based on geography. So you could also test like somewhere else, like either in Europe or France or something, to see what the bandwidth looks like as well too. And in that way, by doing multiple tests, you should be able to get an idea whether your ISP is actually giving you what they promised, or if they're actually just claiming internal bandwidth, which is not really very useful to us. So guys, I hope that this short tutorial helps you out, and please stay tuned for more interesting videos. Thanks so much for viewing. Please make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye.